The Middletons have changed remarkably, transitioning from a middle-class family to being on the brink of royalty. Catherine's parents, Pippa and James, attended King Charles's coronation at Westminster Abbey. Even more significantly, they continue to play an essential familial role in the lives of their grandchildren, namely Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. While Carol and Pippa often attract attention, as Carol did with her sapphire-colored dress at the Abbey, Michael Middleton, Catherine's father, plays a vital role. Michael, 74, is usually seen in the background, but consistently provides a calming presence. He played a crucial role throughout his daughter's lengthy courtship with Prince William and their subsequent marriage. His early life and marriage. Michael Francis Middleton was born on June 23, 1949, in Leeds. His parents are Captain Peter Middleton and Valerie Glassborough. His family had a history of aristocratic roots, and in the early 20th century, they had connections with members of the British royal family. Both of Michael's parents served in the Second World War. His mother worked as a codebreaker and volunteer nurse, while his father served as a pilot in the Royal Air Force. During his time in the RAF, Peter had the opportunity to fly alongside Prince Philip as a co-pilot during a 2-month flying tour of South America in 1962. Following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather, Michael attended Clifton College, a boarding school in Bristol, before pursuing his studies and graduating from the University of Surrey. Michael initially intended to become a pilot like his father and enrolled at the flight school of British European Airways. However, he eventually changed his mind and decided to join the ground crew instead. He later secured a job as a flight dispatcher at British Airways, where he crossed paths with his future wife, Carol Goldsmith. On June 21, 1980, Michael and Carol exchanged vows at the Church of St. James in Buckinghamshire. In 1982, they celebrated the arrival of their first child, Catherine Middleton, who would later become the Princess of Wales. The following year, 1983, their second daughter, Philippa, was born. From May 1984 to September 1986, Michael relocated his family to Amman, Jordan, due to his work commitments. Upon their return to England in 1987, they welcomed their youngest child, James, on making a fortune. In 1987, Carol founded Party Pieces, which made party bags. As the business grew, it expanded into offering mail-order services, and both Carol and Michael took on its management responsibilities during the 1990s. Party Pieces ventured beyond party bags and diversified its product range to include various party supplies and decorations. The company experienced significant success, and by 1995, Michael also became actively involved in its operations. Working diligently, they dedicated themselves to ensuring the company's prosperity, which served as their sole source of income for a period. Over time, Michael and Carol made additional real estate investments, further enhancing their financial standing. They also invested in shares of racehorses, earning them a considerable amount through prize money. In 2010, Michael inherited approximately £130,000 following his father's passing, contributing to the Middleton family's wealth. During this prosperous period, the Middletons' business thrived, leading them to relocate to a Tudor-style manor house in Bucklebury, Berkshire, in 2012. In June 2023, Party Pieces entered administration, facing a significant debt of nearly £2.6 million. The company attributes its financial struggles to the combined impact of the lockdown measures and the ongoing cost of living crisis, which resulted in a sharp decline in sales and cash flow issues. According to reports, a portion of Party Pieces has been sold to Teddy-Tastic Bear Company Limited. The company plans to retain 12 employees and continue operating from its current location in Ashamstead, Berkshire, becoming royal adjacent. Michael Middleton can be described as quiet and reserved. The highly publicized engagement and marriage of his daughter, Catherine Middleton, to Prince William, the heir to the throne, made him somewhat uncomfortable. While he is undoubtedly pleased to have Prince William as a son-in-law, the extensive media coverage of their wedding day left him uneasy. He expressed relief once the event was over, stating, "Thank goodness that's over, and I'll never have to do it again." Since becoming grandparents to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, Michael and his wife Carol have assumed a more significant role in the royal family's lives. Unlike past instances where non-royal in-laws were treated differently and received fewer invitations, Prince William ensured that Michael and Carol were included in various royal engagements. They were invited to events such as Balmoral, Royal Ascot, and Sandringham, where they were Christmas Day guests, and most recently, the coronation of King Charles. Even the late Queen appreciated and embraced the Middletons' hard-working and aspirational values. Despite their status as members of the royal family through marriage, Michael and Carol continue to lead a relatively quiet life. While they receive invitations to royal events, they prefer to keep a low profile, avoiding media attention and staying away from the spotlight. Princess of Wales's youngest son is the double of his grandfather. Many royal enthusiasts couldn't help but notice the striking resemblance between Prince Louis and his grandfather, Michael Middleton. One fan said, "Louis looks so much like Kate's dad," while another said, "Louis looks like Michael Middleton's double." A third fan enthusiastically added, "Prince Louis looks exactly like his grandfather, Michael Middleton." And a fourth fan echoed the sentiment, exclaiming, "My goodness, he really is a mini Michael Middleton." While the children of the Wales family are often associated with their royal heritage from their father, Prince William's side, it is delightful to witness little Prince Louis being compared to his non-royal grandfather. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to Modest Narratives for more exciting content on royal subjects.